A special model from an African airline in a special livery. Now that has to be a good one, right? Hi there, Spectre here, welcome back to Aircraft Model Reviews, and today we are taking a look at a Boeing 737-800 from Kulula in this nice This Way Up livery. It came in here at Review Airport from Johannesburg, to which we'll also return to after the last passengers have boarded and the air bridge has retracted. The pushback is already on scene, so we need to take a quick look at this one before it heads back to South Africa. Alright, and here she is up close, the 737-800 from Kulula in the This Way Up livery. And when we start at the front of the aircraft, we can see that the cockpit windows are very nicely detailed and we have the window wipers included, but unfortunately we don't have any further details here. Then when we move to the side at the nose, we can see some sort of logo. I'm not really sure what kind of logo that is. If you know, let me know in the comments below. Then when we take a look at the nose gear, which we normally don't pay that much attention to, we have some extra detailing, some nice red stripes, and the last 3 letters of the registration code, which in this case are Zulu Whiskey Oscar. Then when we move back to the fuselage, we also again have some very nice markings, and we can see the This Way Up branding. Then when we move on to the engines, we can see they have been given the nice green color of the livery, and there are some red markings on there as well, which is awesome. And then when we take a look at the front of the engine, we can see the nice silver leading edge. When we look into the engine, we can see the engine fan blades. They might be difficult to see here, but believe me, they are there. Then when we take a quick look at the front of the wing here, we can see a detail that we normally don't have, which are the landing lights. Now this is a very cool addition, and it's a shame that it isn't the standard on Herpa Wings models. Then when we take a look at the back side of the engine, we can see it is very nicely detailed, and here we can also take a quick look at the main landing gear, which also looks quite nice. Then when we move on to the wings, or more specifically the top side of the wings, we can see the different flaps, slats, spoilers and ailerons carved out, and we have the markings as to how to evacuate the aircraft when you move through the emergency exit, and we have some markings as to where you can walk on the wing. Then when we move on to the underside of the wings, we can see the different flaps, slats and ailerons once more, and we have the full registration code of the aircraft. And here on the belly, we can see the nice detailing of Kulula.com. which is slightly destroyed by a hole in the fuselage, which is for a stand, which with this aircraft is actually included, which is very nice, and it's a shame that it isn't a standard for all Herpa Wings models. Then we can take a look at a very nice aspect of the wings, which are the winglets, which have been given this nice green color of the livery, and on the outside it has Kulula written on it, which looks very good considering it is very tiny. Now we can move on to the back side of the aircraft, which on the vertical stabilizer we have the Kulula branding, and on the fuselage we have the full registration code of the aircraft, but no further details there. And when we take a look at the rear of the aircraft, we can see that the APU exhaust has been very nicely detailed as well, which is always very important. And then last but not least, when we move on to the other side of the aircraft, we can see the doors to the cargo holds here at the back and here at the front. Alright, so that's it for this Boeing 737-800 from Kulula in the This Way Up livery. Now, do I recommend this one? Yes, 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 yes I do. This is a great looking aircraft model. It has many extra details. It even has a stand included, and it just looks awesome. So if you can still get it, go ahead and buy it. It's really worth it. Now, if you liked today's episode, remember to leave a like, that would be appreciated. And if you don't want to miss out on the next episode of Aircraft Model Reviews, remember to subscribe and get those notifications on. And if you have any suggestions, comments or feedback, you can leave it in the comments below, and I will always be happy to listen and help. And that's it for this time, and thank you very much for watching. This is Spectre signing off, and I hope to see you next time.